Happy Monday, traders. This is William H. Adventure Dog from the Bear Bull Traders community. And today I'm going to show you my trade on Teva and talk about something specific that we all can work on. How do we let our winners ride? How do we work on that, okay? What tools and strategies can we implement into our trading to practice that? And we've got a pilot program going on for basically an office hours program to try to help members in our community. And that's the topic that we've been focused on for the last week of how do we let our winners ride? So we've come up with some ideas here that I'm going to show you. So right there, we'll keep that up. So you can be looking at that and we're going to go over it. So on Teva, we had Teva on the watch list. It was a great opportunity for a short. I love Teva because the spread, 1 cent. It's almost always 1 cent. In the beginning, it was like 1 and 2 cents. So very little risk. I can manage that, and then I can take larger share sizes and not feel too stressed out. Okay, so on the daily, it gaps down. No way I am longing that. No way I'm longing that. Here's the pre-market. I'm seeing it's trending down. It's going back to VWAP, so maybe that's support, but I'm not longing it, so I don't care. See the 5-minute trending down. Okay, now here's the open of the market. A big dump, okay? A big dump. People want to get out of that, of course, from the daily chart. So what I want to do is, if I'm thinking this is a short, if I get it short here, first of all, I don't trade in the first 5 minutes, so I won't touch it in the first 5 minutes. But if I'm wanting to short here and put my stop here at the VWAP, what I need to consider doing is stocks always, not always, but oftentimes when I'm looking at them, they go back to the resistance and support. Here's the resistance and here's my stop. So if I enter here, short, put my stop here, chances are there's a high likelihood I can get stopped out. Yet the problem is, if I wait for this, maybe it dumps and I misses out, then I get FOMO. So I have to figure out what's best for my trading style. And for me, I want to wait for the pullbacks to minimize my risk. So I see it pull back here and I'm chomping at the bit. I see it hit the 9, which is the 9 MA, which is what I look at a lot, and it starts to go down. So then I get in short right here, okay? Sorry, there we go. I get in short right here at 1876, and my stop is at the top of this 9 right there, 1881 or 2. Okay, so I'm really happy with this short, okay? Now, this, I take 2 exits. One of these exits is fine. It was a 1-to-1 risk reward. I could have taken 1. But I should not have taken 2. Okay, that was bad on me to take 2 exits so close when no new 1-minute highs. There's nothing there. But I did see this big tail and I didn't like it and it's still in the beginning. So 1 is okay, 2 exits not okay. And then I think about, all right, what are we talking about in our group meetings? Ideas to practice letting winners ride. It's away from my stop. It's under everything. My share size is now not small, but it's a little too small for at this moment because I got out twice. I changed my hotkey for my first exit to be 25% versus 33%. And this was Dima's idea, which means if I take out a trade, an exit too early, I might feel a little like, well, now there's less shares remaining for profit. So God, now this trade can't be as good as it would have been because I've already taken too much out. So I did that idea. Great idea, Dima. And then I decided, all right, I'm done trading off 1-minute chop. I'll let it hit my stop, no problem if it wants to. And I submit limit orders on the level 2, and then I start to ignore it. I'm not saying I don't read the chart, but I'm saying I'm not micromanaging. I'm looking to trade other things. So now I'm just looking at it. I put a limit order for the $half mark at 1850, and that happened about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It happened 8 minutes later from my second exit. If I was micromanaging, I would have seen it go here like, oh no, it's gonna go up, and I might have gotten out there. So I left it and I ignored it. I got filled at the $half mark. And I was like, okay. What's my next mark? My next mark is near the whole dollar mark. If it breaks that, I think it's going to take some time, but it will dump. And as I'm seeing this, I'm saying, well, look at this strong 15-minute for bearish. Everything is looking really bearish. The daily chart, the spread, I'm limiting my risk. I want to practice what I preach, letting the winners ride. So guess what? It doesn't work all the time. I put my order for 1812. It hit off 1818, but I'm ignoring it. I'm deciding I'm going to let one or the other hit. At this point, I put my stop to my break even, 1876. God, I just lost connection. Hopefully it'll stay. So I have my stop at 1876, and I just wait. I wait and wait and wait, and I'm thinking about our program. I'm thinking about what Dima said in the chat today. You know, he talked about doing this today. I'm thinking about like, I have to do this. I'm doing this. And I was so happy about this. Not about the trade worked out in my favor, but that I followed my rule that I had been working on. That's how I become a better trader. Right there, I get 1812. Then I submit my last bid for 1802, thinking it could easily bounce off the whole dollar. And it just happened. It went a little bit lower, and now it's bouncing and chopping around. So I am so happy with that trade. So, and these are the things we're working on. So if you guys need some ideas on how to practice that, this is a great example. Sometimes I put it in, I get stopped out, and then you get scared to try it again. I got to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So hope that gives some of you ideas. See you guys tomorrow.